What's up everyone, YouTube, and welcome back to our Coaster Series video, and happy Friday. I mean, who wouldn't love Fridays? And what's great is it's getting really close to June, so it's basically the unofficial start of summer. I mean, summer doesn't actually start, in terms of season, doesn't start until about mid-June, pretty much. And, people basically have their summer plans, and it's basically, technically summer already, so happy summer. And I hope you people have a great summer. Hope you guys have a great summer. And today we're going to take you over to Cedar Point. That's right, the roller coaster capital of the world in Sandusky, Ohio. And last time on Coaster Series we talked about a coaster review on the Superman Ultimate Flight roller coaster at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. And today we're going to bring you over to Cedar Point, and today we're going to do what's called a countdown video, a coaster countdown. And it's basically, I'm going to do like a top roller coasters at the park. So this is basically going to be one take for Cedar Point. So here we go. And it's basically going to be for the parts here. It's going to be starting from number 15 to number 1, so you can imagine like smaller rides to bigger rides. So here we go. Number 15. Wilderness Run. That's right, it used to be called Junior Gemini, but it got refurbished in 2014, totally redesigned. It's a great ride for both kids and families, and it's obviously not too rough at all. No big drops. So, yeah. Not much to talk about this, but it kind of goes along with Woodstock Express, which these two rides, are great, but I really don't think Woodstock Express is a roller coaster. But it is a roller coaster, but not like a thrill, like the highest thrill, like the top 15. I really don't know, but I don't know. It's kind of strange how they put some rides that aren't even really like roller coasters. Like, for example, the new ride Pipe Scream last year. I read online that it's actually a Zamperla Disco, which isn't really a roller coaster. But I don't know. But I guess you could say it's a roller coaster. But alright, moving on to number 14. Cedar Creek Mine Ride. This is a great ride. It doesn't have any big drops. It's a great ride for families. And what's cool is it glides over a lake, Cedar Creek. And it's overall a really good ride. There's really no scary drops. There's a lot of twists and turns, stuff like that. Really nice. So great for the little coaster enthusiasts. You're starting off. And then moving on to number 13, Iron Dragon. You might think this has loops in it, but really it just has a giant drop with a lot of rough turns that can be very thrilling. So, and what's cool is it has these fountains over the lake and you can get sprayed with, so that's fun. And then, number 12, Mean Streak. Why Mean Streak? Why is it so far back? Well, mainly because this coaster is a little bit rough, This coaster is extremely rough, and a lot of people even prefer Blue Streak better. But overall, this coaster is pretty thrilling, but it's still too rough. I think they could probably see if they could change things to it, but overall I think it's a really good coaster. And then, of course, this is all just opinion based, so it's not like this is facts. These are not facts, so just saying. Then number 11 is going to be Blue Streak. This coaster is not too rough. It has a huge drop, 78 feet, and then it has small little bumps. It's an out and back, great coaster. And then, it's not too rough at all. It might look scary at first, but once you ride it, it's really cool. Number 10, Gemini. This is a dual track coaster, red or blue, but for some reason people choose blue over red. And this coaster might look scary, but really it's fun if you try it out for the first time, or maybe the second time. And it is over 100 feet tall, but not like a scary coaster, and obviously under 200 feet tall. And then number 9, Corkscrew. This is a great first, like if you want to ride loop coasters, this is a great first one because it goes at a pretty moderate speed, mild speed of around 45 to 55 miles per hour, and it doesn't go too fast, so it makes you dizzy, but the first time you ride it, it's going to be a little bit rough, but it's still fun. So, number 8, Wicked Twister. This thing is mainly for the giant spiral, and the giant spirals. Pretty much a great ride, but it can be a little bit scary. It's a launch, and your feet pretty much dangle over the sand, but still very fun. I would recommend it if you want to have high thrills. And then number 7, Raptor. Who wouldn't love Raptor? This coaster is still amazing. It never gets old. This coaster is constantly in motion, and obviously it's a very fun ride. So the loops, it has a lot of inversions, and a lot of people love it. So yeah. Then number 6, Maverick. This coaster is very, very short in height, but the actual coaster is very cool because it has this horseshoe roll inversion, and yeah, it's a great ride. And then there's this one part where you pretty much go through just 2 walls, and you think you're gonna hit the wall, but you don't. And then number 5, Magnum XL 200. This is one of Cedar Point's first major roller coasters, over 200 feet tall, hyper coaster. It's an out and back, and it goes through tunnels. Really good ride. Then number 4, Rougarou, previously known as Mantis, and I made a video about this. I'll put a link in the description box. But pretty much it's a stand-up coaster, and it's pretty long and fun. Then number 3, who could forget about Gatekeeper? Awesome thrills, might look scary, but really the wing coaster, and it pretty much isn't as bad as you think. I mean, some people have said that they can basically just close their eyes and feel good about it. So in those keyholes, you think you're about to hit it, but it doesn't. You don't. So number 2, Top Throw Dragster. Why not number 1? Because this coaster is short, but very, very cool. When it's a launch, shoots you up 427 feet high, drops you. It's a strata coaster at over 100 miles per hour, and you're done in 17 seconds. It's a very fast ride. I'd recommend riding this if you really, really are up for it, because this coaster is just amazing. You probably won't even have time to scream. And then number 1, Millennium Force. By far the best coaster that I've ever seen. Cedar Point's Giga Coaster. Everybody loves this. The cool station music, everything. So basically a 300-foot, 80-degree drop with awesome turns, bank turns, tunnels, and just one of the greatest rides ever. And you can basically see Canada from up there. So that's pretty much all we have today. So next time you ride Millennium Force, say hi to all those Canadians out there. See all of Canada. So that's pretty much all we have today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you Tuesday and Friday, which is next week's last week for a coaster series. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Happy summer.